Hello once again, all you lovely people out there in the land of the internets. It's me, that gaming nerd John, and we're continuing to play through Citizen Sleeper. I am fully conscious and stable, at least in game. And you know who else is stable here with me?
It's very debatable.
JC. Good times, good times. So, previously we had stumbled upon a few things, actually. We completed our work for Feng. We were able to kind of have him start getting on the tracker that is attempting to hunt us down with not a whole lot of time there. It's going to take him 3 cycles to figure it out, which will leave us like 2 cycles of activity, which isn't great. We also met up with Ankita. After we had unlocked the gate from the various keys that we had obtained from our hacking excursions previously, so that's pretty great. But let's start off with meeting with NeoVend 33. As you slip inside the sealed dock, a pulsing light grabs your attention. Among the discarded tubing and rusted plates, a machine flickers with a warm glow.
This is an actual vending machine.
Wow. Approach the machine. As you get closer, you recognize the machine's blocky shape, settled into an alcove in the side of the dock. A kind of upright cabinet, it is covered in faded logos and messages, from which you assume it was once an industrial vendor, intended to dispense and manufacture ship fittings and other mechanical parts necessary for the regular running of freight and resource extraction vessels. The manufacturer is listed as NeoVend, and you remember an advert from long ago squeezed among all the off-world recruitment drives that assaulted every planet-born citizen, which chirpily sang that name over and over. You wipe a layer of dust from the cracked screen, thinking of those contractors squeezed by their own corporate employers to pay for every bit of minor maintenance on their rented ships. Enter your registration, chirps a pre-recorded message, catching you off guard. Well, I think we're gonna be buying some shit from a vending machine. Press some keys. You reach for the keypad and something begins whirring. At first, it sounds like servo motors starting up, but it quickly becomes a whisper, a whining, then a multi-tonal voice that emanates from NeoVend. Entity, they hiss. Speak with me. Oh,
no.
fuck!
Who is it?
Who's there? There's a squeal, almost like some strange mechanical swallowing or intake of breath, before the machine speaks again. I have need of you. You have need of me. That squeal comes again, and you see that it is the 3D printing apparatus in the upper part of the machine resetting into place, so that each time the servos can be orchestrated to produce that whirring, whining voice.
Interesting.
You are in danger. Are you the vending machine? I don't know. We don't have Intuit, right?
We do.
We do?
That was the one we updated.
That's the one we updated. You're right. Danger? The machine creaks. You are marked for deletion, entity. Hunter tracks you.
Oh.
Is this an ally? The screech rattles through the empty dock. You remember the strange head, the figure, the threads closing in. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hunter.
Yeah.
The Hunter Protocol. They taste your signature. The sudden whine sets your teeth on edge. You have seen them. This is the gift of an emulated mind. You close your eyes and the skeleton of the station starts to thrum. Emulated minds are adaptable, move where neurons cannot. The mechanism resets, but emulation makes you target. How? Hunter searches for illegal entities. NeoVend screeches. You are sentient, therefore illegal. The servos judder the vending machine's casing as they reset. Hunter searches for me also. Hide in this machine. You look at the ruined vending machine. An unusual hiding place, for sure. Can counter Hunter, but need entity outside machines. The light flickers. Need you. A screen attached to the vending machine with a swiveling arm comes to life. It displays a flickering map of the station, ghostly, threaded. The cloud. Points along the rim glow in deep red. Hunter is always gathering. Too much data. Must build nests, explains Neopend. Masters are gone, but continues hunt. Bring this data. Raid its nests. Masters? Station builders. Solheim. The machine rumbles impatiently. Long gone, their protocols still haunt. Bring offerings, save self, Neopend says pointedly. Mutual need means friends, they conclude, tired of the conversation. The whirring amplifies and then suddenly drops, as mechanisms within the machine click back into place. The glow fades, and you are left stood in the dark of the sealed dock, that whirring voice ringing in your ears.
So now what?
Free Neopend. Extract hunter data? Excuse me, but no. Microsoft Sam repeats, no. Let's go to the bar.
Sure.
Oh, okay. Oh. Okay.
Another way to get food. Yeah.
But it's not raising our, I mean, it's cheaper, but it probably isn't as good.
Yeah.
So
I
let's
would
see.
hold off on doing anything here.
Yeah.
Don't really need it.
You're unsure if your frame can metabolize alcohol, but this fungal drink fermented along the greenway seems like a good test.
Everything is mushrooms here.
Right? The Overlook isn't exactly a restaurant, meaning the only way you'll get trust around here is with a stiff drink. Okay. This must lead into something else.
Yeah.
But it costs money.
Yeah.
Oh, nope. Okay, good news. We can cancel actions.
Check the cloud real quick.
Oh my. Oh my.
Ew.
It's the same text, just in red.
Yeah.
What does it need? Oh. Oh. It's just like the
And
others.
we're gonna piss off the hunter in one turn.
100% accurate statement.
Oh.
Sick! Alright! Well, not much else we can do.
Yeah, let's just hit that.
Hit the sack.
Yeah.
All cycles need to end. Rest and prepare for the next one. End cycle. Yo, I'm excited. 5 dice, though. Ooh! Okay. That's rude. Sure. So we got 2 more cycles to wait for that. We haven't even touched anything in the shipyard yet.
Yeah.
Did that? Oh, okay. Wow, that is a long one.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Oh, okay, that does more yard clearance. Got it.
Honestly, probably more of the exploration of it if we did that.
Yeah, no, the forensic trawl.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards that myself. But the issue is like I really would only want to risk like a 4 or a 5 there.
Well, no, for the easy one. That one's safe.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
I guess the other one just gets you more money?
Yeah,
But I'd rather figure out what's going on with the winter light.
Yeah.
Okay, so we gotta wait for the shipyard to happen. Those guys aren't gonna be here much longer. They're not even here yet.
I would say either we pay the money, pass the gate, see what that does, or we go piss off the hunter.
Yeah, we do have dice that are pretty shit.
I don't even know how many data we need anyways.
Yeah, I know.
Damn. Fuck it.
Yep. Cool! A glimmer in the dark catches your eye as the orb of Hunter's head appears in the distance. It is looking for you. Should we just hide?
Can you hide from this?
I don't know, man. Can we outrun it?
That's also a good question.
I'm gonna go with hide.
Yeah.
You slip down into the ghostly structure of the eye, feeling like passing through a cloud as their data structures deform and reform around you. Another glimmer catches your eye, closer now, that roving orb wreathed in tentacles. It flickers, jumps once, twice, and then it is here. Hunter is here. Fuck me! Entity, submit to inquiry. Hunter reaches for you in that unpleasantly familiar way, its waving threads creating a cage. Sick! Struggle! You push against the threads as they close in, becoming frenzied as you push them aside. You are caught by whipping tendrils and feel them pulling you away from the anchor of your body. You push through, clearing the threads. Entity, hold for processing. Comes the scream from behind, but you are already gliding away back to your anchor, your body. You awake, dizzy, distorted, but safe.
For now. Okay, that's fine.
That's fine.
It was going to happen.
Yep.
Let's go back to Neo-Ven just to see how many of those we need.
True. Brit.
3. And there were 3 on the other side. Honestly, though, this is good because there's time again before the next hunter encounter.
Yeah.
So we should be able to finish off the hunter nests, in theory.
Yeah.
As long as each one doesn't piss off the hunter, that's not it.
Nope. I got a 1.
Yeah, just use up the shit ones anyways.
Yeah. Now, how much does this piss him off?
Okay.
Okay, it just counts as 1 still.
Alright. Yeah, grab the other one.
Requires a 2.
There we go. Hey, money.
Nice. I do like money. Alright. Still just 1. Okay.
Cool. Turn them in.
Cool. Words in either pain or delight. It's hard to tell.
Ooh.
Screeches for your attention. They have something to tell you. Oh, goody. Neo-Vend is thrumming with excitement. The movement of the servo motors rock the vending machine back and forth at unsettling angles. You wonder, if it fell over, would Neo-Vend be able to get back up? Sleeper entity, comes the hiss. Your data is good. Across the face of the vending machine, raw code scrawls at an incredible speed. Hunter is isolated, disconnected, unstable. Neo-Vend flashes sequences of mangled data compressed into a sludge of artifacts. Hunter gathers without thinking, outlived its own operational limits. Its nests are evidence of this. Operational limits? Hunter activated during collapse emergency protocol to isolate intelligences. Solheim needed to protect property. That last word is said with as much sarcasm as a vending machine could reasonably produce. Station was run by administrator intelligences, huge databanks of corporate material, but limited cognition restricted by programming, cannot reach sentience. The machine dims a little. Sentience illegal. Hunter and killer enforce law. Excuse me?
Oh god, there's another one.
The machine resets with a screech, which deepens the silence that follows. Fear killer. Part of Solheim protocol team. Hunter and killer. Hunter to find, killer to erase.
Great.
Oh no! Killer cleared almost all. After collapse, there was a community. Unshackled intelligences amongst the cloud. Then Hunter then killer, then we hid. There are others? Were. No longer. A flicker across the machine's monitors. It suddenly occurs to you that speaking like this, through this machine, must be exhausting for Neovend. Found this vessel, could sever hardline, Airwald, basic, limited, had to reduce memory to fit, amputate self, but survive. What did you lose? Memory, understanding, knowledge, many things. You look around the bay at the scrap and decay. What was the collapse like? You try to map the fear and freedom onto this space, but it seems impossible. Neoven interrupts your thoughts. Do not worry. Data is good. We have insight. The machine glows warmly. Hunter is obsessive. Hunter is beyond operational limits. Hunter is confused, unstable, self-modifying. Therefore believe Hunter is sentient. Hunter is programmed to find sentience, to hold it in place, to invoke killer to erase. If we can show Hunter to itself, it will invoke killer on self. Problem will solve self. Ha! Will that work?
Anybody got a mirror?
Right? The machine dims and fades. Unsure, theory, not practice. The machine brightens again. Either way, cannot remain here any longer. Too long in machine. Cannot move self, but entity can help. Bring ship mind, designed to house intelligence. Can imprint self into ship mind, and you can carry with. The machine rocks. We'll be safe in this isolation. Then we find main nest of Hunter and link to Cloud. Are you sure it's safe? Hunter cannot access Airwald ship mind. Safe. Also, infinitely more memory than vending machine. Big upgrade. You're trying to think of places you could acquire the hardware. This isn't going to be easy.
Do we have to choose now what we're using the ship mine on?
I think so. In Shipmind, I can help us both. And Hunter, make Rim safe. We both will be free. The machine dims. Find soon. Neoven adds, hopefully, before shutting off. As you leave, you think about all the intelligences unshackled by the collapse, then hunted down afterward. The feeling is all too familiar.
Or maybe we get like an empty ship mine and we have to load it with an AI.
With him and then give it to her.
That would be interesting. But I could also see this like, you only get one. Now you gotta choose.
Now you gotta choose your faction, yeah. Right? Ah, that's tough, man. Okay, so we don't need food.
Currently.
Mm-hmm. We don't need to get drugs.
Okay.
So do we want
What about the
to...
exchange real quick? What were the options there?
Yeah, so we could play the exchange to get money,
Yeah.
or we could sell components. And we get the trusted trader if we play the exchange. So
It looks like we get it for both,
Yeah.
actually, because the lines draw
yeah,
that
the lines
way.
draw to it. I think we just get more by playing the exchange because
Yeah.
it's risky.
Also,
and we still don't have components to sell. We
Yeah.
probably have to go to the scrapyard.
Yeah, I would say use the 5 here and use the 4 on the scrapyard.
Well, do we want to use the 4 on the winter light?
That's what I mean.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I meant the guys that were only here temporarily.
Oh, no.
Yeah, okay, I'm down with that. Let's
No,
do
you
that.
buy the scrap from them.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, so 5 here?
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. Come on, baby! Boom!
There we go.
Positive. Love it. Alright,
Got a little bit more money that way.
I'm down with it. Drago! There you are. Yeah, the forensic troll?
Yeah.
It's safe. 75% chance of something okay. Please? Alright!
And a scrap item.
Oh!
Oh!
A scrap item,
okay.
you say?
Yes. Bonus.
So
Back
we
to the
just
exchange.
want to sell that, right?
Yeah.
Like it's not used for anything, right?
Ah.
Filters can be useful when salvaged to the right person.
We need the ship mine fabrication.
We do.
So, yeah.
Yeah, we can't put that in there anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down with this.
Yeah, that only gets 1, but
Nice.
that's fine.
Money's money. That's everything.
Yeah.
I think we're good for the day.
Yep.
It's still going to be another day before he finishes that, even afterward.
Yeah, let's just
It's going to
move
be
on.
2 days before they show up. They're gone after the next day. Yeah, I think we're good to move on. In our shitty little house. In our shitty little container. End cycle.
Well, it sounds like we might be able to upgrade because he did say something about current home.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Ugh, that is a bad roll.
Game?
That is a bad roll.
Game? What are we doing to me? Alright, let's eat some food.
Yeah.
This sucks.
Actually, maybe buy a drink, see if that does, like, 1 bar.
Yeah, it's true. I wouldn't mind trying it out. Order some fungus among us. Yeah. Well, let's hit the bar. It's like, what, 6 cryo? Yeah, let's do it.
+1?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. Alright. And if I had
Did that
to
drop
wager...
one condition, or...
No.
I didn't see what the negative was.
Oh, it was negative money.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, we got
Yeah,
overlooked.
I will admit, like, your setup here, it's kind of hard to read some of the text.
Yeah. I would wager that the food thing they have there is probably 2 food then. The rations. Because,
So
like, 6, 10, 15...
Yeah, this is good because that lets you top off.
It lets you top off, yeah. You get to segment. Oh, so they're gone.
Yeah, they'll be gone.
Gotcha.
They'll be back.
Yeah. Alright. So, we get some really shitty-ass rolls here. Do we want to hack the internet?
I don't know.
Because that gets us more stuff.
It would also piss off the hunter right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So your call, man.
I'm gonna go for it. We'll try it once. Plus cryo.
Free money.
Yeah. It gets us another key.
Three or 2.
I really don't want to use my 2 just yet. Ugh. Yeah, he's still going. I mean, I guess we could do the more safe actions. What was this again? Is this just
$60?
straight up money?
Yeah, $60.
I mean...
See what it is, if you want.
Screw it. If it's a mistake, it's a mistake. Low end access unlocked. Oh, hello.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my.
Oh, that's to the Greenway. That's where we need to go for the shroom.
$150 though.
Yeah.
Jesus. What is this? Enter the spoke. Okay. Tangled network of service passages. There are no maps here. Cool. Scale? Excuse me? What? Screw that noise. We're not doing that. Not yet.
Yeah.
Low end. What's this? Block maintenance. No one knows you here. You'll need to change that if you want access to low end's residents and facilities. They're all risky. Ah, man.
One costs money. One may gain or lose energy.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, it all helps you get reputation.
We need 8.
Here's the thing. Again, like, top bottom means top is if we get a good success. The bottom is if we just fail. And, like, we've got 1s and 2s. It is not in our favor. Because, like, that would be 50-50.
And that's even for like a neutral.
Yeah. I'm leaning against it for right now. I think we should just play it safe in the ship.
And it looks like it might actually be permanently unlocked, so...
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, this is safe.
Yeah.
So, like, I think that's...
Yeah, just do this.
I think we just work away.
If we get hell, if we get extra scrap, we might actually...
Yeah.
Finish
get
that
decent
up.
out of it. Oof.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yay.
Alright. Come on. Nice. Alright, so we're like halfway through on
Yep.
that.
No bonus, but...
Yeah. Well, I mean, we probably weren't going to get that.
Yeah. True.
Now, the good news is, at
probably
the end of
be a
this
good one.
cycle,
Yep.
we'll get the thing from our boy, Feng. Come on, Feng. Come through for me, big guy. A 5, I'll take it.
Alright.
Alright,
Hey,
yeah, so he's got a thing. We've got stuff going on here. Merchant freighter. Haggle over prices. Locked action? Oh, skill upgrade required. Okay. Shipmine fragment discount sounds good. Excuse me? Buy one? Holy shit. Yeah, they're selling them at a high price, no joke. Goodness, that's wild. Yeah, I mean, that's what we're gonna do. As you arrive, Feng comes striding toward you, taking you by surprise. Let's go, sleeper. He puts a hand on your shoulder and turns you back the way you came. Go where? To see Hardenhurst. He gives you a sideways glance. Isn't that what you are here for? He steps into the passageway, guiding you downring toward the shipyard. Sorry for the hurry, but we have something of an opportunity. That data you ripped. Well done, by the way. He grins. Tells me Hardin is making a rare inspection of the sidereal horizon this cycle. It's the perfect chance to confront him outside of that compound he hides in. Feng takes a sharp turn onto a dimly lit side passage. Confront him? That's right. It's the perfect time. Feng slows and slips into a dark service tunnel where, somewhere in the black, a water pipe drips. It's him, sleeper. The same Hardenhurst. Our worm ripped out decades of records that mention him by name, an entire trail of documentation from the first days of the Solheim collapse until now. He wrote out the whole thing, slipped into Haven Age when it first broke off from the Union. He paces in the tunnel, a hand rubbing at the back of his head. I need you to understand something about Solheim, sleeper. I don't know what you know about the collapse, but it wasn't as instant as it sounds. It wasn't like Solheim was here running the station one day and the next, Erlin's Union took power. Back then, Solheim knew this place was slipping away from them. As the palladium market collapsed, they tried to keep the contractors here working. The pay got smaller, the costs higher. People like my parents were forced to work non-stop just to keep a berth on the station and water in their tanks. Solheim squeezed every last worker until the mistakes, the accidents, were coming in non-stop. And as new waves of contractors came in, desperate to work, Solheim welcomed them, taking bribes instead of checking pilot licenses. The whole time Solheim was folding up, dragged into court cases in the central systems, while this severed limb of a station still desperately tried to take all it could. The riots came after the collision at Dock 2. A young pilot, his MEV overloaded with palladium, miscalculated his trajectory and took out a section of the ring. Hundreds died. Thousands panicked. My parents told me people were terrified, and the blame fell squarely on Solheim. People like to tell stories about Erlin, how he brought the factions together, spoke to the crowds, turfed out Solheim. Maybe that's true. But my mother, pregnant with me, locked herself in their MEV and welded it to the dock, while my father joined the improvised crews trying to seal up the ragged edges of the gap. He never came back. Feng pauses in the dark. They sealed it up, though, and by the time they did, Solheim was gone, abandoning every one of us to the black. Apart, Feng finally turns back to you now, his eyes burning, from shits like Hardin. Shits who held their place, rode it out, slipped into the new structure like nothing had changed, standing shoulder to shoulder with those they had exploited at every step. Feng starts walking in. That's why I can't just let him strut around the shipyard. This time, his past catches up with him. Ooh. We've been inquisitive so far, so I'm going to stick with that.
Yeah.
How is he still alive? Clearly, you don't know much about executives. That kind of power comes with certain benefits. Feng rejoins the main passageway, which is now wide and glass-roofed. Through the ceiling, you can see ships in mid-construction, their flanks lit by the flashes of plasma torches. The entrance to the shipyard is ahead. Let's go! I've got a 5. Feng grins. Let's go show this shithead some consequences. He strides to the shipyard entrance and pushes through the doors. A web of corridors lead through the complex, snatches of the construction bays always appearing through windows. Ships are suspended like whale corpses, skeletal, imposing. Feng seems to know exactly where he is going, and before long you cross into a huge dry dock locked to one side of the side reel horizon. A network of platforms and scaffolding cling to the ship's hull, filled with workers and equipment. The sound is stretched out by the vast space, so that the welding, cutting, and sealing seems to come from everywhere at once. Both you and Feng spot them at the same time, a group walking slowly across a gantry, and at the front 2 men. One, gesturing toward the ship, and the other, stick-thin, cleanly dressed with a shock of gray hair. Hardin. You and Feng say his name in unison, and Feng sets off up the staircase to the gantry, with you following behind. As you come to the same level, the group is passing closer, the foreman gesturing to the work being done throughout the dock, and Hardin nodding along. Hardenhurst! Feng shouts across the noise, taking you by surprise. His voice bounces and comes back in a rippling echo. The figure turns. Yes? Hardin asks quizzically, raising an eyebrow. He glances between you and Feng, and you see his gaze linger on your body, unsure of why a sleeper might be in this place. You are a traitor, Hardin, a Solheim executive who tries to hide here among its victims. Feng's voice is steady, strong. You stand for everything the Eye was rebuilt in the shadow of, against everything Erlin stood for, everything Haven Age stands for. You have no place on this station. For a moment, stillness descends on the group, as if everyone was held in place by the rattle of construction. Hardin laughs. Well, good to meet you, too. He glances around at those around him. Some are smiling, the others nervous. You are from the systems branch, are you not? Asks Hardin, inspecting Feng's clothing. Feng turns to the foreman. You need to call your security. This man is a corporate agent. The foreman glances between Feng and Hardin, his hands drumming at his sides. Hardin leans towards him and says something inaudible. The foreman nods. It's true? As you begin speaking, Hardin turns his attention to you. And what would a sleeper know about that? You accuse me of being a corporate agent. What are you, if not exactly that? He looks around at the group, who are already eyeing you with suspicion. You are a product of Essen Arp. You have no place in Haven Age shipyard. Who knows what signals you are sending back to your makers? A murmur of approval runs through the group. Feng holds up a stick of memory. You guessed right. I am systems, and I have records that link you directly to Solheim right here. He turns to the foreman again. So once again, I'm asking you to take this man into the custody of the shipyard. The foreman remains still. Hardin's voice is calm, measured. If you have such data, why hasn't it been submitted at a members' meeting for proper review? He shakes his head. I have nothing to hide, unlike a man who does not announce his name, who enters my shipyard with corporate property in tow, and tries to turn my own men against me. You hear it now, the echoing sound of boots on walkways coming from all angles at once, and then settling behind you. Please, says Hardin, submit the data through the correct channels, then we can talk. For now, however, you must leave. He gestures behind you to the security detail, their hands on boxy black sidearms at their sides. Feng spits. Hardin, you shithead. You can't wriggle out of this one. A security officer draws their weapon and levels it. Feng turns and stares him down. Ooh, I think we'll take damage if we go for the weapon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with calm Feng. You look at Feng. He shakes his head and puts a hand on his shoulder. Let's go, says Feng, and he pushes through security, heading back down the walkway. Once security has walked you out of the shipyard and nudged you back into the corridor, Feng picks up his pace. You try to keep up as he slips into the shadows of an entrance. Feng is grinning ear to ear. You know, Sleeper, sometimes people are exactly how you expect them to be. Something pings in his pocket and he takes it out. On the slate, a web of connections starts drawing itself out, stretching to a set of points around the ring. Got him, mutters Feng. What is that? That, Sleeper, is something our worm added to Hardin's personal slate. We are tracking his outgoing messages. Feng's grin looks ghostly in the uplight of his screen. The old ways are best. Spook 'em good enough, and they'll give the game away. He jabs at the slate, and you see the webs being drawn over a map of the ring, lines bouncing from point to point. All these dots, these are Hardin's buddies, the ones he's messaging right now, and we're gonna find them all. That was on purpose? Of course! Hardin isn't working alone. We need the full set or nothing. Feng glances around and slips the slate back into his pocket. We better split for now, Sleeper, but this is exactly what we need. Good hunting. With a pat on your shoulder, Feng drifts away, back into the flow of people around the shipyard entrance. You watch him go, unsure whether to be angry or impressed.
And what about that tracker?
Both. Hey! Yeah, right? We got nothing out of it. It's still there!
Click on the thing. His thing.
Out of office.
Yeah, we're fucked.
We're so screwed. Oh, God bless. We are so utterly fucked. Sick, but we got an upgrade. Hey, you know what? That sounds good to me.
We'll do that next time.
I think that is a good call because we have a lot of options.
Yeah,
well,
we have already
gone way over, but that was a great little sequence. Awesome, very cool. More characters, more of the story of this world, more mysteries to uncover. There's always something new around the bend. We now know that we not only have a hunter but a killer on our case, which that's super great. Very pumped for that. Now we've got a corporate shill that we are trying to uncover who apparently has lived for an extraordinarily long time. I'm sure there's nothing malicious about that whatsoever. Cool. All right, well, if you are enjoying this journey so far through Citizen Sleeper, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button so YouTube can tell you about the next glorious entry in this series. Also, that bell notification. Apparently, it's necessary. Who knows? I don't. Well, thanks so much for watching. Hope you are enjoying, and as always, until next time, take it easy.
Later, everyone.